guys? My name is Harry Rice and welcome back to the channel for a brand new video. Today is, of course, yet another day in 25 Days of Harry, and I'm not sure if any of you guys could tell given it's kind of varied in size, but I'm taking up a majority of the screen. Instead, I'm going to, of course, as usual, be on the left side, or as usual as it seems to be now at this point. As you can probably tell by the title and the intro that just happened, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 favorite TV shows. Of course, yesterday's video was my top 10 favorite, or excuse me, it was my TV show collection. Um, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna get right into the video. I have my reasonings for each show and its placement, why they're here. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get started. Number 10 is Cheers. I've only seen just about the first season of the show. I think there's like one or two episodes that I'm missing that I haven't seen. But since Woody Harrelson joins the cast, I love the show. It is funny at points, but it's not one of those shows I'm going to be like 100% going back to rewatch. I wanted to watch it recently just because I want to get to where Woody Boy comes in, but time will tell when I get to that. Number 9 is The Simpsons. Now, of course, anyone can debate where The Simpsons falls off. People say season 10. I think I've heard some people say like season 12. Some people as early as season 7. But all the episodes I've personally seen, I love just about all of them. But keep in mind, of course, my Simpsons knowledge is pretty much season 6, season 7, the Christmas 2 DVD, and a few episodes here and there that my best friend has shown me. And I think, of course, some episodes I've seen on TV. The Simpsons is just a really funny show from what I've seen, and I'm hoping to see more in the future. Number 8 is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I honestly, I had to have this show on the list, honestly. After having seen the first 3 seasons, and just about marathoning them in a week, it's pretty funny. It's not one of the funniest shows. There's still, 5, 6, just about 7 more. A majority of the shows on the list are pretty much dark comedies, or from this point, from number 7 onwards, roughly. And honestly, I can see why Will Smith broke out because of this show. Obviously, it wasn't like a ratings killer, but it was still decent. Of course, it was a wrap after 6 seasons, but from the seasons I've seen, which are seasons 1 through 3, because those are the ones I have on DVD, it's a pretty good show. Check it out. Number 7 is not Arrested; it's Arrested Development, but because the logos I downloaded were PNGs, the development kind of got erased. So it's Arrested Development. And after having seen just about the whole first season, I think there's a few episodes I've not checked out yet. This is a really, really funny show. This is one that takes the timing of its comedy. It takes it very, very well. There's not necessarily a lot of depth to the comedy, but it is funny. It's obviously not the smartest comedy. We'll get to that later. We'll get to the funniest comedy later, or the smartest comedy later. For me, it's one of those. You could probably watch it and feel better. If I'm having a bad day, I could probably put the show on and feel better because of it. I've not tried it yet, but it feels like it would be one of those shows to me. So, Arrested Development coming in at number 7. Number 6 is Curb Your Enthusiasm, and despite only having seen a couple episodes of the show, it's incredibly funny. I haven't watched more just because I have other films and shows ahead of it right now. Larry David is very much a comedic genius. Funny thing, Seinfeld's not on the show. Curb Your Enthusiasm, I'm not exactly sure how much of it is improv. I've heard 100% of it. I don't buy that for a second. I've heard as little as 20% of it is improv, but no matter what amount is improv, what amount is scripted, it's an incredibly funny show. Please check it out. Coming in at number 5 is Chappelle's Show, and personally as a big fan of Dave Chappelle's stand-up, I'll admit at first, I'll admit this one kind of let me down, very slightly, because I have the Lost episodes, which is pretty much season 3, and season 1. I've not seen any of season 2 just yet, but from the sketches I can remember, they're still incredibly funny. All of them knocked it out of the park, and honestly, I honestly really want to get season 2. as long as it's not like $10, because I paid like 8 for season 1, and I regret that. 5 for season 3, 2 episodes, which I heavily regret. Even though they are funny shows, it's just price is a little steep on them for me. But Chappelle Show coming in number 5, very funny. Number 4, this is the only logo I wanted to get the old one of, and not the new logo. And that show is SpongeBob SquarePants. The only good logo is the old logo. The new logos just don't look good. It probably also doesn't help. This is the logo I grew up with for SpongeBob. But it's everyone's favorite toxic waste dump. SpongeBob SquarePants here because it's just so damn awesome. I mean, just look at any compilation of funniest moments from the show, or at least seasons 1 through 3. I'd argue season 4 is really good. Obviously not season 1 through 3, but it's still pretty good, at least in my opinion. And you'll see why anyone would love it. Patrick is my spirit animal from those 3 seasons. SpongeBob is very, very funny. Can get a little annoying at times, but most of the time he is pretty funny. Squidward is me. And Mr. Krabs is also me. So I relate heavily to the show, I could say. Just not as exaggerated, obviously. Coming in at number 3 is Barry. This is a show that I don't see talked about very much at all, honestly. Barry is a very, very good show. It's probably the best show I've personally seen that perfectly blends great emotional moments and great acting with dark comedy. Barry is a fantastic show. It's about a serial killer who wants to leave the business of hitmen. He's a hitman who wants to leave the business and go into another business that's famous for killing, the acting industry. No, but seriously, it's a really good show. Check it out. There's only 2 seasons right now. Season 3 is coming in 2020, I believe. I believe it's coming next year. So very excited for that. Anyone who wants to watch the show has time to do so. Barry, great show. Coming in at number 2, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This is easily the funniest show I've ever seen, honestly. It follows 4 guys, Dennis, and his identical twin sister, Dee, Mac, Charlie, and Frank, who is Dennis and Dee's father, as they mess up Philadelphia 1 episode at a time, pretty much. Even that description, that does not do it justice at all. Always Sunny is the funniest show on TV right now. I've not gotten the chance to check out any episodes from season 14. I believe this is the current season, which kills me because I'm like, anytime I'm downstairs on Thursdays and I see it on TV, I'm like, I want to watch you. But I can't until I don't until the season ends, pretty much. I want to wait till the season ends and then just binge them all a few days. But yeah, I've seen just about, not all the episodes, but I've seen a good majority of the first 5 seasons. I think I've actually binged seasons 1 through 4. I've seen a majority of season 5 up to about season 10. I've seen a good majority of them. I think there's only a few episodes here and there that I still need to watch. Yeah, Always Sunny. It's one of the few shows that I've just about completed, and it stays funny the entire time. And number 1 is going to be a show that I think anyone who knows me, IRL, is going to know would be on this list. And by, of course, knowing what number 1, being the only number left to cover, they're probably like, really, number 1? Because I'm sure a lot of people would expect Always Sunny to be at number 1 because it's a really funny show and I love it a lot. But this show I love just a little bit more. Number 1 for me personally, Stranger Things. This is just the best show I've seen. Now, it's not perfect. It's not perfect by any stretch of the means. For example, Hopper's sort of character change in season 3. I had a bit of issue with at first, but then thinking back, I was like, he sort of takes on the role of dad to 11 at that point. So, I mean, it kind of understands the character change in a way. But aside from that, there are some issues I have. Erica is very, very annoying in season 3. At first, not Billy, his sister. Why can't I think of her name? I almost said D. That's Always Sunny. I can't think of her name. Billy's sister. I don't know why I can't think of her name. The one played by Sadie Sink. I didn't feel she was right in the show. Um, when she first came in, of course, she did grow into the role. Max, there we go, Max, and she obviously became one of the main, at this point, seven, I think. Seven? I'm pretty sure seven. Finn Wolfhard, Gaten Matarazzo, probably the breakouts from the show. Well, aside from Millie Bobby Brown as 11, of course, which Millie Bobby Brown, I'm hoping to see her in a lot more, not just Stranger Things. I know she was in Godzilla too. She's going to be in Godzilla vs. Kong, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I know she's going to be in some Sherlock Holmes spinoff, Enola Holmes, I think. That's going to be exciting. Um, yeah, Finn Wolfhard and Gaten Matarazzo. Hope to see more of what they're in. I've seen Finn in It so far, the first chapter. I haven't seen chapter 2 yet. Yeah, Stranger Things, and of course, this is the show that really introduced me to David Harbour and Winona Ryder. Everyone on the show, pretty much. Um, yeah, I've seen a couple movies of Winona Ryder since then. Great actress. I've seen Brokeback Mountain, which David Harbour was in for like a scene or two, which sucks because he was very underrated even back then. I think that was actually one of his first movies. Um, I'm trying to think of what else I've seen David Harbour in. I can't think of anything else right now. Um, well, Black Widow, he's going to be in Black Widow. I'm very excited for that. But Stranger Things, and of course it also has the great 80s feel to the show, which in my opinion really takes you back to the 80s. 84, 85, and 86, I believe, is when the show takes place. Or 83, 84, 85, something like that. Um, yeah, Stranger Things is just, and of course, it has a fantastic story and a fantastic character progression development of just about all the characters, in my opinion. Steve, of course, Steve Harrington, played brilliantly by Joe Keery, goes through a great character development, which I actually soured on a little bit at first in season 3, but then afterwards I was like, or after like the first episode, I was like, I can get behind Steve as this character. Um, and of course, Nancy's played by Natalia Dyer. Uh, does very, very well as Nancy, and I can't remember what's his name. The one she's actually dating. I can't remember his name. Oh no. Uh, God, yeah, I can't remember right now for some reason. But he's also played pretty well. I'm gonna remember like right as soon as I finish recording, I guarantee. But Stranger Things is, in my opinion, the best show. Technically, it's not a TV show since it's only on Netflix, but I mean, hey, it's my list. If you don't like it, go make your own, and get like 3 views, as I'm probably gonna get on this video. But yeah, Stranger Things, in my opinion, the best show, or TV show, I'll say it, best TV show, in my opinion. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, who's was not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and everything else. My name is Harry Rice. Subscribe to Puff Club. Subscribe to the HD Club. Subscribe to join the Sub Hub. And if you're a moderator in the chat, which I'm hoping you are in the chat, you are a member of the Mod Squad. That's going to do it, guys. Links in the description, of course, on my Twitter and my Twitch. My Twitter I've been using more recently. It's mostly a hockey Twitter, honestly. And my Twitch I haven't been using at all recently. I haven't been using it all because I'm going to wait until I get to the new house, set up the Wi-Fi there, and see if it allows me to stream on Twitch. If not, then that's going to suck because it'll hold off the gaming streams for another couple years probably. My Amazon wishlist is also in the description. Of course, if you want to do that, that's greatly appreciated. Any packages received in the month of December will be held on my table, kept until Christmas Day, open during a special Christmas live stream. Yeah, whether there's packages to open or not, it'll be a fun Christmas live stream. I'm pretty sure it will be. Probably an hour and a half. Most likely going live within half an hour after 25 Days of Harry. After the final video and 25 Days of Harry finishes. Yeah. And of course, any other month you would get a video, most likely, of me unboxing anything from the wish list. And of course, the PO box is also in the description itself, actually. Okay, if you want to send anything my way that isn't on the Amazon wish list, so say you want to send a letter, because I think Amazon only allows you to send 200 characters, you can do that. If for some reason you want to send me a package of something that isn't on Amazon, like of a DVD or something, you can do that. You can absolutely do that. That's greatly appreciated as well. Though I'm not sure about individual unboxings. Who knows? Maybe depending on how many packages I get in a month, I might do just a once a month little like fan mail, Monday night mail or something. M&M. I might do M&M, which I actually just came up with M&M. I had the idea of Monday night mail in mind, but I just came up with it being M&M. So, but yeah. And of course, the letterbox is also in the description. That's where I rate and review movies. Most of the time, I just rate them. Very rarely, I actually review them. I rate them very rarely. I review them. I'm pretty sure I just messed that up. Yeah, check out the letterbox if you want to know movies I love, movies I hate. Spoiler: bad comment get you a very big dislike from me. So check out the letterbox if you want to. Unless of course you want to wait for a certain video that's coming in just a couple days at this point. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. My name is Harris. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I am out. Peace.